Hey guys, this is Flebresamantikani, and I'm going to bring you a video today showing you how to use the Summer's War Rune Optimizer. So I am very well aware there are many Rune Optimizers out there, and you can choose whichever one you want to. The one that I wanted to use was doing a PHP request to a server, so I had to sit there and wait and wait and wait. And especially on Rune Removal Day, it took forever because a lot of people were using it. Ultimately, they said it was too much stress on the servers, and they said we're going to give you a local file you can put on your computer. So this one is actually a pretty lengthy process to go through to install and set up and get everything prepared so that you can use this. But the good news is they removed the internet connection, so you can access this and use it whenever, and there is no need to wait. It's just based on the power of your computer. So the very first thing is going to Google and going to SWProxy, Summer's War Proxy. And you're going to go to this GitHub page by Kakaroto. And this is the parser. Let's see, SW parser. This is the proxy server, that's right. So the proxy server, what that does is it allows you to connect using your regular phone to your Wi-Fi, but instead of going directly to your Wi-Fi, it first connects through your computer. And then by it connecting through your computer, all the data that goes to and from the server is just, it could be dumped right on your computer, so you've got all the runes, all the other data that you've got. And that's the way that this one works. So it just sets up the proxy server, grabs all the data, and puts it on your computer. So, very first thing is we need to download this sucker. So we go down here. It says using it on a Mac, but that's not right. It just says releases latest. So if we open that up, we'll see SWProxy Windows 2.zip. Yes, that's Windows, even though it was under Mac. Don't understand why, but nonetheless. So after we download that, we have it over here, and we'll see that we've got a bunch of stuff. This is all stuff that I've already used the proxy for, but I'm still going to show you how to use it. So now we've downloaded the proxy. If you need to unzip it, you can. And later on, we're going to be using this as our Rune Optimizer. So let's go ahead and take a pause from that and come back to SWProxy. I'm going to go into it after extracting it, and then go to swproxy.exe. And what this does is it sets up your proxy server that you're going to use, that your phone will connect to. Before we get on, let me go ahead and show my phone what I'm doing here. So let's see if I remember my password right. Come on. I am running a bunch of stuff at once. It's not loading. This could be trouble. Let me try restarting it on my phone. Launching the app is not launching. That's why I'm stupid. Yes, so in fact, I can't show you what I'm doing on my phone, so let me pull this back just a second and switch something around real fast. Edit. Show advanced. Connect. Connecting, connected. Okay, now we're connected. Now it should pop up. Try restarting it. I am on the right network this time. I've got to undo what I'm going to show you guys how to do. Okay. Proxy, none. That's why. Okay. Now it should work. It says I am connected. Let's try putting this in one more time. Now it should load up. There we go. Okay, now let me show you exactly what I am going to do, and as soon as I do it, this is actually going to cancel the connection. So we need to connect our phone to the proxy server. So let's go ahead and hold on the Wi-Fi button to pull that sucker up. You can also just go into settings and then go into Wi-Fi and then go to your network that you're connected to. You're going to press edit. And now that you're at edit, you're going to show advanced options. And this is a Galaxy S7. If you've got a different phone, you might need to do something else. And under here where it says proxy, you're going to tap on proxy. And then manual. And you're going to punch in, for the proxy host name, you're going to punch in this right here, 192.168.0.7. I've done this a few times. So remember that number in the proxy port is 8080. 8080. Save. That's going to disconnect my phone on the left here, because now I'm connecting through a proxy. That's right, I got to start the proxy server first. Now it's started. Wake up. Alrighty. So now we are connected to our proxy. So now that we are here, go ahead and come all the way back to our home screen. Let's see, settings, we can get rid of this and this. Now something you need to note is you need to start Summoners War from scratch. It has to load all the data from the server, so go ahead and cancel out. Then start Summoners War. So when Summoners War boots up, you're going to see a bunch of stuff on this screen right here telling you, hey, we're downloading stuff from the server. So as the server sends the phone information, because the phone sent it information and back and forth, you will notice there will be a couple of things that pop up. There we go. Checked in, monsters, and rune data generated. Hooray. That's exactly what we want. So now we got all of our runes and available monsters. And that's it for Summoner's War. You can go ahead and exit now. And that is... Later on, we're going to come back to this, actually. So I'm just going to go ahead and boot this up. And then let's show you. Now that we've connected through this proxy, we do need to exit out of the... you can actually leave the proxy running. It doesn't matter. We'll come back to it later and shut it off. Just want to show you some stuff in-game much later on down the road. So this will come back about 5 to 10 minutes. Yes, it's a pretty long setup process, but I found it works and it's pretty simple. So now we've got the proxy and we've got our stuff. So if we come back to SWProxy, we'll have this data. If you notice, it is October 4th, 7:34 p.m., 7:34 p.m. So this is just fresh, just loaded. So if you want to look at some CSV files, you can. If you go to SWPRoxy and you want to use their Rune Optimizer, you can. The one that they recommend for this is optimizer.json. So let's go ahead and load the optimizer.json file. Edit with Notepad, and you'll see just a bunch of stuff. This is all your monsters and all your runes in one nice JSON packaged format. So now we need to read this data and optimize it. And this is where the Rune Optimizer comes into play. So let's come back here and say, okay, you need to load up back at this page, Kakaroto. At their GitHub, he says the optimizer is recommended here, SW runes. So we come here, and it says, new notice. We've removed the optimizing function, too much load on the server. You can still do it all, but you do need to download and set it up